game. We're going to maybe do just a short stream today. I just want to do a couple of little bug fixes and some little tweaks, but I think that's about it. I'll be doing a slightly longer stream tomorrow, I think. So that, yeah, I'm going to box out something pretty big of that. Maybe the game save and load data, that stuff. Anyway, let's jump in and see what we're going to look at today. Here we go. So back to Trello. We got. So these have just been hanging about. I should just put them back over here because we're not going to do them. But these are the two I kind of want to focus on. There's one here, the visual indicator. So I tested out the game on someone I know, and they weren't quite clear on exactly what you've got to do. And this is kind of just a step in the right direction with that, really. So at the bottom, let's go to Unity. So this area here where the table is, where you have to touch. I'm thinking about adding like maybe a glow or a pulsing to show that that's where you're supposed to touch. Because I want to try and avoid having too much text. I think it's the alternative is that I might have a little quick tutorial, or level 1 will walk you through what you've got to do, and then maybe everyone has to do level 1, and it'll just say, okay, you know, at the start you need to touch this area and then swipe with your other finger, because it isn't very obvious at the start. But this will be useful for all the other levels at least, anyway. Okay, right, let's jump in. I think we should start with that actually. So what we're going to do, with the table here, and we're going to add a new component. And we're going to make it yellow. I think like a yellowy color maybe. Yeah, cool. That looks nice. Not really sure what all the properties do here. Effect distance. Let's look at the documentation of this. Here we go. So put outline effect to graphic components such as text or image. So have we got image on this? Got sprite renderer. Maybe this is not as easy as I thought then with that. If we add an empty image, would that do it? One. Still doesn't seem to be doing it though. So I don't know what it's supposed to look like. I assume you're supposed to be able to see it. But you can't really. This has all become misaligned as well, which is strange. I don't know how this has happened. What? It doesn't look wrong in here anyway, so that's fine. But there is no outline, which is a bit strange. Why is there no outline? Maybe make it a massive value. You would think that this would show up. Okay, maybe this isn't the way we're going to do this. How can we do it instead? Alright, let's get rid of both of those. We may have to do this with another. Another sprite. Oh, I'll tell you what we do. We create a. I don't really want a canvas again. What's the alternative? World space. Okay, so we've got an image. Image is going to be blank. No sprite. So you can have the outline to this. Does this have a rendering order? Where's the order for this image? So look at these. Text outline. Okay, so why is mine not? Do that. See what it looks like when I do this. Don't really know what's gone on with all these. They seem to have all gone a bit skew-if. Like this has gone a bit weird there. Anyway, where's my image here? Oh, we want it to be -5. -5. So I want it to come inward rather than protruding out as an outline. I actually want it to be a. What does it say on the effect color? The color of the outline. Maybe shadow is the one I want. No, I don't think it will be. Okay. Oh, table image. It's still not going to show up here. No, it doesn't really. Okay, so this might not be something we can do then. In this case. Right, the alternative to this is I delete those. Get rid of. That's fine, they can't. Right, let's jump into Krita. The alternative to use a another image basically over the top. Just stick it over the top and then pulse it. Open. Where is it? It's in documents. I forgot where I put all my. Here it is. In fact, no, it's not. Artwork. Table. That's the one. Table highlight. And what we want to do is basically delete it all. And then on this one layer, nope, inner glow. Make it a lovely bright yellow like that. Close. Linear dodge. Hasn't done anything, has it? Inner glow. Right, let's get rid of that. Do it in a shadow instead. What is going on here? Ah, let's just delete that. No, we won't. Yeah, in fact we will. Look at that. Brand new layer, layer style. Color overlay, green overlay. No, I don't want this. In fact, I want inner shadow or. No, because that does a. It's glow. It's glow that I want. Foreground to transparent. That's not what I want. Yeah, I don't want to. I kind of just want to apply. Right, I might have to do this a different way rather than layer style. I was assuming there's going to be some sort of... Okay, this is not working very well. What am I going to do? I could just do it as a gradient, that would also work. Do a gradient tool. I don't know why that's not precise though. Alright, let's go with that. Do the PNG version. Okay, right, let's go with this. So, here we go. I don't want an image, I want a sprite. Let's call this highlights. And it will be... Wow. Ooh. 512. Ugh, it's a bit bright, isn't it? You know what? No, it's not. Let's just be happy with that. And what we want to do is now create a new animation. Table highlight pulse. 2. Okay. Table. Let's be consistent. Go with that. Nope, don't like that. So 0.15, 0.45. So 0 there. I want it to be 0 there. How do you scale it? Um, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. No, I don't like that. What does a good pulse look like? It's a bit quick, isn't it? Right, I'm not happy with the picture either. So I'm going to go back to this. Undo it all. I want it to be subtle. If I just delete the layer. Start again. Yeah, the gradient tool. Bit further. There. Yeah, that's better. Save that. Overwrite it. Okay. KRA. Alright, okay. That's one's. Yeah, that's much better. I think. Maybe it's still too harsh. Let's have a look when it does the animation. Nope, still don't like it. Not that one. Where's creator gone? You'd think this would be simple. But I guess it's art, isn't it? So it's, oh, let's delete this. Remove that. Let's try again. Maybe if I do a longer. Oops, wrong color. Damn. Maybe more subtle yellow as well. That'd make the difference. Oh dear. Too far? Still too far. Similar. Slightly further on this side, I think. This looks better. Try again. Third time's a charm. If this looks naff, then I give up. It'll just have to do for now. PNG. Overrided. Yeah, that's a little bit more subtle. Okay. Yeah, that's much nicer. So if we play. Okay, that's beautiful. I like that. Yeah, that's bad boy. Okay, so the other thing is we need to get stop. And in fact start as well. So I want to on yeah, okay, just got an animate avatar, blah 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 blah. Highlight, animate, controller. And now scripts, assets. So we do, so look, highlight. What do we need to do? So we need to take some of the stuff that's like from the ingredient spawner, this stuff here. Oops. Oh, and this. But with this one, we want to do something slightly different. So we care about going from inactive, level state change handler. Does it ever actually go to inactive? Yeah, we only care about dot active and dot started, and I think this might be it. This might do it. If it's active, going to be enabled. I don't know if this is going to work actually. We don't care about any of this. I don't think this is right. I think I need to do something with the actual game object. Yeah, no, that's not right. If we look at this. Oh, we want to start. Oh, wait, actually. Cut that. I think it's the actual animator we want to. Let's get rid of that. We don't want that open now. It's actually the animator we want to activate and deactivate, so this may not work as well. Yeah, see that? Script is not active. Not enabled, sorry. Okay. Instead, what we want to do is we'll get component animator animator. Maybe we could just start and stop actually. Animator, what? No, just being enabled and disabled might do it. Let's give that a whirl. Let's see what happens there. Nope, that's not quite right. Yeah, because it's visible. The actual sprite is visible. I mean, we could disable the game object, but then will it receive the events? Let's try that. But does it receive events? That's the question I'm not really sure of. If an actual game object is disabled. Oh no, it does. Okay. I don't need to bother with the animator stuff. That's simplified. Get rid of it. But I do want to switch around the animation so that it starts at 0 and goes to 1, because currently if you do this, it flashes in, whereas it would be nice if it faded in to start with. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's see what we've got here. So this should be 0. This should be 1. This one, 0. Nope. What? No. This. 0. Enter. This. 1. Yes. This. Not. 0. Better. Okay. Hey, Nix, how you doing, man? Yeah, just getting there. Had a rough day the other day, but past couple of streams have been alright. I'm just trying to add a little bit of visual indicators for the user. So, like when you start for the touch input, it now like flashes to show that you need to basically press there. And then when you start, it goes away. So I'm pretty happy. Just about got that working then. So pretty happy with it. That's not right. They've now. Why is the potato going in front of the score screen? But yeah, I'm getting the how's things going with you? Oh, I think he's jumped off. Oh, never mind. He might pop back on. Oh no, you are there. Oh, my chat isn't working properly. Oh, you finished with it now? That's good, man. It must feel good getting towards the end of it. Right, okay, I think I'm happy with this, you know. So look at the code quickly for that. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's fair enough. You've got to at some point, I guess. Even if you you finish it off and then come back to it later, I think it's always good to just try and avoid those bugbears of just wanting to change and tweak that extra thing. Sometimes you've just got to call it done, and we'll call it V1 at least, and then iterate on it. Because I can imagine there's a lot of work with kind of tidying it up. Is this gonna work? Yeah. Yeah, that's fair enough. What is going on with this? That worked? Oh. Wow. I haven't got no. Oh, caps lock. I'll sort that later then. I don't need to push right away. Yeah, that's true. They are for prototypes. I mean, it obviously are limited by time. How long was the jam? Was it a week? Or a couple of weeks? I can't quite remember. I'm happy with that. Oh, a month. Yeah, I mean, that's a good amount of time. It's a good amount of time. Yeah, there's people that do like these, like 1 week ones, and I just think, how can you get anything done? I guess they all tend to be 2D games when it's a week. But yeah, you still got to be pretty proficient and not get bogged down. Like a couple of times now, I've lost a whole day on one bug. Well, if you're doing a game jam, that's it can be like 1/5 of your whole time. Right, here we go. Okay. So I need to have a look at this bug. How am I going to do it? I think I need to do level select. I'm going to make a brand new level. I'm not really doing anything with this one here, have I? No color. Oh, no. Do that. Start color and then yeah. Yeah, well that's it. You just got to keep iterating, haven't you? Yeah. Just do small projects, building up your knowledge, and before you know it, you're pretty competent. Just building up those expertise. I'll come have a look at your submission. What's the name of the game jam? FF000. So they. My little number 1. Nice. Yeah, I'll have to come and take a look. And I can vote in your submission. Okay, so level 12. This should highlight. So start color is 0. Target color is 1. Yeah, so this should highlight it pretty easily. Let's save that. That seemed to work fine actually. So its target color was 1. This color was 4. 4? That don't make any sense. Okay. Yeah, that'd be. I can imagine you get some really interesting concepts out of that. Mixing 2 different genres, like I don't know, a zombie tower defense or something, or a shooter card game or something. And you can come up, it forces you to come up with some interesting ideas, I bet. Like Snap or something, that'd be a good idea. Snap, but with you have to shoot instead of using the hand. Right, I don't know if this is going. So I got max points for that. This color picker doesn't show it in the 0 to 1 range. FPS text adventure. Yeah, exactly. It's like, you know, you could probably end up coming with some really interesting ideas. I mean, how would you even do that? We have to be like speedy to click the correct text, or yeah, I don't know. Right, I don't know if this is broken. Could really do a unit testing this, but I don't know how to unit test in Unity. I should go and look it up really, because the code itself, I think, for this one is, there's no reason this couldn't be extracted out. Where's my score? No, score endgame. Okay. Take the abs. No, that should be right actually, because we're doing minus. So if we got 0.8 and 0.1. No, this isn't broken. This isn't a bug. There's no way this can be. It must just be my attenuation values for that particular level. Okay. I'm saying this isn't a bug. What would I call this? Not to fix. No fix. Although now it has. Okay, so technically I fixed that by not doing anything, but I've also changed the scenes. Something I actually want to do with this is I want to change from being this really simple color change algorithm where I just do speed times delta on the hue. I'm going to do binary serialization, I think. I was actually looking at this today. This is my next, it's actually the next thing on the list. Create level save data. I'm going to do binary serialization, I think, to a file. It seems pretty easy. That Brackeys has got a really good tutorial on it. And this player prefs thing seems like it's pretty limited and not very secure. But I've just been trying to think about how I'm going to split up my data. So I've got like, I have to store. Realistically, I want to be able to load in levels from a file rather than currently it's all kind of built into where is it? I've got this like level data class, which is not only a data for a level, but it's also the current level as well. So there's like current hue and current score for the level. So I want to split this out and not make this static, and instead have like level data and current level data, where level data would have the target hue and saturation value and the score for that particular level, and then have current level, which would have the current hue and current score and current number of stars or whatever, something like that, and then load it, because realistically, if I want to add more levels, I want to get to the point where I'll just have a new level screen, and it'll just, when I do an update, I just persist data with the binary stuff. Yeah, it seems like there's quite a few methods to do it as well. Quite a few different ways that you can do it. To me, the player pref seems like a more of a, like the settings, like okay, what I don't know, portrait or landscape or default stuff like that you can change, colorblind mode, stuff like that. It seemed like it was more in fitting with, so you persist that kind of settings data. But yeah, I don't know. That's the plan I've got. I was thinking today as well, is I decided I don't like these sorts of level screens now that I've worked on it and got it all. But again, I think I might do like you're saying, just it works, so let's not mess with it. Have you done much menu stuff as well, like navigation around things? I don't want to keep having like hard links. I'd rather it be a tree structure. Yeah, it seems like the settings are what they're intended for. It's like anything though, if it does something and people are just then like this is useful, we can just use this for this other thing. But yeah, like here, so if I go to levels and I want to go back to the main menu, I have a back button, but I don't want to have to like put on this button a link to the main menu scene or unload this scene. I don't know, I've still not quite got the scene transition stuff in my head sorted, but to me menu should always be like a tree structure, or at least a list where you add and pop stuff off. Canvas groups, I've not even seen those. I've not even seen canvas groups. Where's the canvas? Here's a canvas. Where's canvas group? Oh, I don't even know what that is. I'll have to Google that, see what those are. But yeah, it seems, and I've been looking at like the additive stuff as well, and things like that. It does seem really cool. Like realistically, I could have my where is it? Where's the level scene? The heads-up display could be its own scene, and I could keep that and have it, in all through the menu screens as well. If I were to have some more information like number of stars or something. Okay. Canvas group component. Right, okay. Oh, I'll have a look at that. You're probably more efficient that way. Yeah, so there's just a lot to learn, isn't there? There's so many different parts to this. Right, what am I going to work on next? I really don't want to start this right now. I might do some of this, yeah. Could do that one actually. Let's group UI elements together. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Let's do some tweaks to the background image. I kind of want to have a different background image for some of the levels as well, but it's the bit that took me the longest in terms of artwork. So I don't really want to be spending a great deal of time. Level background. Whoa, that's not it, surely. This is the one. Blocks raycast, interactable. Okay. It's strange. The more and more I mess with this, the more I hate these chairs. But what I'll do now, right? So that's. So I want new. Yeah. Oh yeah, of course, because you just have the other layer blocking your interactability. Is that a word? Interactability? Ah, okay. I need to come have a look. I'm not seeing it for a while. Where's name? Oh, it's there. Chair. Shadows. Right, so I should put that in there. See how much that looks better. That looks loads better. I still need to add the table in the middle. But I'm not brave enough at the moment. And add something to this background as well. This is a bit dull. But that'll do for now. Yeah, save that one. So look at the level. See what it looks like in here. And we'll see what it looks like when we. Oh, okay. So that, why did I get a score of 2 there? This is weird. What about this level? I don't know. I'm just only just getting used to doing artwork. not a huge fan of this like chair that I've made, but it took me so long to make that it's gonna have to stay for now till I get better. It's my birthday coming up, and I'm hoping to. Well, I've asked for a graphics tablet, so I've been trying to put off a lot of my artwork stuff because I know it might be coming. So then I could churn out a load of things just using an actual, tablet, and I think that'll be loads easier once I get used to it. Also, I've been trying to focus more on the gameplay and get that fleshed out, and then do the polish afterwards. Right, so look at this. So that's not right. I shouldn't be getting a score of 2. So the target color was 0. The player's color was 359. Why is it going to 359? I don't understand that. I thought HSV was bound to 0 and 1, between 0 and 1. That's what I don't understand. Wonder. And what is the... Could do with knowing. Don't actually have a way to see the level data, which is a bit annoying actually. But this works. So this works. So when we get a hue of higher than 1.0 F, HSV to RGB. Why do I need to do that? I don't think I do. Between 0 and 1. Strange that it does that. I don't think I actually need to do this conversion. It's a color. Oops. Color. RGBA. Oh, yeah, you can only do RGB, that's why. Only stores it in RGB, so it has to be HSV to RGB. Okay. Let's just undo that, in case I've changed anything at all. Okay. So I need to figure out what's going on with this. Why was that 2? Why was the score there 2? And what is the default data? It's 100. Oh, I can't think about this right now. That's what it's going to do. Right, yeah, I'm finishing this off. So, documents, PNG. Let's have a look at this. Does look a little bit like that. So I got 66 for that one. Nice endgame menu. Target color is still 0 and 100. 129. I got 66. Alright, let's do some quick calculations here. So if we're saying we are, what was it? 129. Say it's 360. Makes it 0.355. Okay. And so that's the difference, 0.6. Just clear that, start with that. And then divide that by 0.02. Oh. Equals, times by 2, 64. It's not quite right, so it's 100 minus 64 it should be. It should be 48, if that's right. So I don't really know what's going on. Oh, I'm going to call it quits for tonight anyway. I'm going to jump off next if you're still there. Yeah, thanks for joining, man. I'll be on tomorrow. Today isn't actually one of my streaming days. I just fancied a little bit of programming. But I think possibly tomorrow I might do a longer stream. I'll be doing that save game stuff, I think, and yeah, I'll have to line up some other stuff to do. I've got a bit of the afternoon free, I think, or at least most of the evening. So I'm hoping to get a good like 2-3 hour session in, which would be good. So, all right. Anyway, it's good speaking to you. I'll come and check out your Game Jam project, and yeah, you'll have to let me know when you do your submission, and I'll come and have a look. Anyway, night, dudes. Oh, I better just double check I haven't. Oh yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's the hard part. Mine's still called 2D cooking game at the moment. I need to come up with a name. Let me do that then. Yeah. So get rid of that. No, get clean. Sweet, bro, clean. Yeah, night, dude. I might catch you tomorrow. If you're streaming as well, I'll jump on. I should have a bit more free time. Anyway, see you in a bit, dude. Bye.